Hi there guys, Luis from Vintage Action. I hope you guys are all well, and today guys I'm here to talking you about these two cult classics from the 90s, CIA codename Alexa from 92 and CIA Target Alexa Part 2, the sequel from 93. Let's start with this one first. CIA codename Alexa, Lorenzo Lamas, Kathleen Kinmont playing Alexa, O.J. Simpson, cult classic from 92, a PM entertainment movie directed by Joseph Mary. As you might know, he was one of the main guys from PM Entertainment. He was one of the co-founders. He founded like PM Entertainment in '89 with Richard Pepin, the Canadian, and both of them are responsible for literally most of the PM Entertainment movies. I mean, Joseph Mary that directed this one. He was the guy that directed like Riot, Rage, Last Man Standing, To Be the Best, Magic Kid, Final Impact, all those cult classics with Gary Daniels, some with Jeff Wincott. And then you had he directed this one. This one was produced by Richard Pepin, that also, directed a lot of cult classics from the 90s, like a hologram man, and Fist of Honor, T-Force, Firepower. All those cult classics you grew up watching. These two guys that were the founders of PM Entertainment, they were responsible for of that between 89 and 90, and 97, 98, through the end of the 90s they start going like down and down, even though all these movies are super low budget. All the Ring of Fires, like a trilogy, all the movies with Gary Daniels, with Jeff Wincott and Michael Ward, Final Impact, but they were super entertaining, action packed, martial arts, action, hot women, a lot of explosions, most of them film shot like in LA. And growing up, I was a big fan of the PM Entertainment movies, like Canon, then PM Entertainment, then we had like a New Image. And these two here, guys, it was two of my favorites. I had these ones both on VHS. These ones were on TV like literally all the time. And this one has like a great, nice cast. Basically, I'm going to talk about the Blu-ray in a second, guys. And as you can see here behind me, is like the main menu of the CIA codename Alexa, and I'm going to talk you about this Blu-ray in a second. Just to let you know about this one. Basically, it's like Alexa is the beautiful and deadly protege of Victor Mahler, played by Alex Cord, right? Who threatens the security of the nation, and and then it's the leader of the international crime ring. And then you have Matt Graver, that is played by Lorenzo Lamas. And he's going to do everything in his power to stop this reign of terror. And he's going to capture Alexa and turn Alexa against her boss. And he's going to have the help of O.J. Simpson that plays like a maverick cop on this one. And this one is like full of action, martial arts, and then you have that climatic explosion, and it's like violent. So you have a lot of like fan favorites on this one. You have Jeff Griggs as well. You have like Mark Bailey Smith, that you might know is like he plays like that Hell from 2003 with Van Damme, that movie in prison. That big guy is like 6'4", like a muscular guy, gigantic guy. He's in many like martial art action movies from the 90s. You have Stephen Quadros as well, martial artist, the voice of Pride, MMA. You have like Art Camacho and Peter Cunningham. They have like a fight scene in this movie as well. So, and this one is like literally action packed. There's a lot of action, explosions, martial arts scenes. So literally one of my favorites and people's favorites from the 90s. And this one here, guys, basically this one is the Blu-ray that was released in 2017 by DG Dreams in the in Germany. And this one, guys, is literally the only release available like worldwide. This one has not been released in the UK. This one has not been released in US. Unfortunately, I hope one day, Vinegar Syndrome or 88 Film, someone puts this one. But until today, this one, both of these movies, the only Blu-ray release, HD release, as you can see here uncut, and the HD remaster, the classic code collection from DG Dreams. As you can see here, like the main the main menu, the picture quality is really good. This is a Blu-ray, it's not a 4K scan or anything. They did like a 2K scan, but it's 16 by 9. Really good quality. It's amazing. I mean, growing up and watching this on TV and VHS, and then you are able to watch this in this high quality. I know this one is like on Prime, probably on Tubi, Plex. There's plenty of places you can watch this movie online, even like YouTube. But if you are a collector and if you want literally to have like the Blu-ray, the only way you can get these ones is like from DDS, DG Dreams in Germany. Unfortunately, this one is out of print. This is the individual like cases for both. They release at the time another like platinum coat edition with both movies with a slipcover, but that one is sold out. You can still go to Amazon Germany, and you have people selling these too, but most of the times like used. It goes anything from 11 euros to 20 euros. Some people selling for 30. Sometimes you can get lucky, get it for 6-7 euros. But I got these ones a long time ago. Fortunately, they might be releasing this one like again. But when you and when you have the opportunity to get your hands to these cult classics, you should, because and they do a great job in Germany. Every single year they've been releasing more and more of these cult classics in Germany. Not even US and UK, that are the biggest countries when it comes to physical media releases like Blu-rays, 4Ks. By far US and UK are the number 2, US and after UK. But when it comes to these action martial art movies from the 80s and the 90s, I mean, they do a great job in Germany, because every single year they've been releasing a lot of these movies with Lorenzo Lamas, Olivia Gruner, Lauren Avedon, Billy Blanks. They release a lot of Blu-rays and of these cult classics. And this one here, as you can see, is a thin case, and you have the age certificate. But fortunately, the good thing in Germany is like always a reversible cover, because you can just like put this one, and you can put the reversible one, and you don't have that age certificate anymore. And it's a really nice. When it comes to the extras, that not much, but as you can see, uncut and full HD remastered. And basically you have the trailer for the second movie. You have like photo gallery, image gallery. As you can see, this is all written in German, but not interviews or anything. Basically just the trailers and like a photo gallery. And this cult classic from 1992, CIA, codename Alexa. Let me know, guys, what you think about the first one. If this one was like your favorite, if you prefer the second one, Target Alexa, that I'm going to talk to you in the second. And yeah, it was a great cast. Lorenzo Lamas, Kathleen Kinmont, that of course she was married with Lorenzo Lamas at the time, and they did many movies together. And you had O.J. Simpson, and you have a lot of like martial artists, like those guys that you saw in many cult classics, B movies from the 90s and the 80s. When it comes to the disc, the artwork basically is the same artwork of this cover. This is not obviously the original poster, because it's the original poster. You have Lorenzo Lamas, Simpson, and Kathleen Kinmont like holding guns, so the traditional VHS poster. But the artwork of the disc literally is the same artwork of this cover here. And 1 year after, we got this one, CIA 2 Target Alexa, the sequel to the first one. And this one, guys, was directed by Lorenzo Lamas. That's right. Himself, he was the one directed this one. It was not directed by Joseph Mary. It was Lorenzo Lamas taking charge. And you have Kathleen Kinmont, John Savage, legendary actor, John Sant Ryan, English actor that you might know from Delta Force 3, American Cyborg, Steel Warrior. You have Al Sapenzia, you have Branscombe, Black Richmond, that you might know. He was like the partner of Lorenzo Lamas in the Renegade, the series, and Kathleen Kinmont was in Renegade as well. It was a famous like television series in the 90s. It was like what 5-6 years, 5-6 seasons. I remember watching it in Portugal, like growing up in Portugal. They showed that like over the weekends on Saturdays on Portuguese national television, and I mean, a lot of people know Lorenzo Lamas for that. That series, right? The Renegade from the 90s. Myself, I always liked his movies. I mean, these two, and he has so many movies: Viper, The Midnight Man, Final Impact. So many cult classics. He was like in The Bounty Tracker with Matthias Hughes as well. And you have Anthony DeLongis as well. That is also in Fist Fighter 2 with Lorenzo Lamas. He's in Expect No Mercy with Billy Blanks. He's another guy that is in Anthony DeLongis with his whip. He's in a lot of like action martial art movies from the 80s and the 90s as well. So basically this one, you have like Graver Lamas, right? So he was living a quiet life, and all of a sudden he was called by the government facility. So a government facility has been breached, and he was called to capture like a valuable device that was stolen for like a bad guy, and that bad guy is like played by Savage, John Savage, and he had to team up again with Kathleen Kinmont to retrieve that system, that stole item from the international terrorist that is played by John Savage, and he kidnapped her daughter and everything, and they have to team up again and go and up against like John Savage. This one again, guys. A great cast as well, because you have Lorenzo Lamas, John Savage playing the bad guy, John Sant Ryan. So really another one action-packed martial art movies. I mean, some people might say is a little bit like cheesy. Of course, like the acting is not amazing, but I mean, this is the movies we loved, and we grew up watching, and we fell in love these movies like on VHS. Because if you go to a video store growing up, it didn't matter if it was like these two, or if it was like a Bloodsport or like a Steven Seagal movie. It didn't matter if it was Warner Brothers, Columbia Pictures, or if it was like a PM Entertainment, low budget. These ones were the cool, nice movies. You'll go to the shelves and you see that cool, nice like artwork on the VHS, and you'll grab these ones to rent. So, and I know that like me, a lot of you guys grew up watching these two cult classics, and I know a lot of people, I have friends that would say they're like awful, they are cheesy. There are a lot of mistakes in these two movies. Of course, they were low budget, but they were super entertaining. It was like pure entertainment, and you had like always like nice action guys, like martial artists. It was like believable, the fight scenes and everything, and always a lot of explosions, sex scenes and everything. Is what you wanted to watch growing up at the time. And even today this holds up. I mean, I can watch it today. I mean, the last time I watched these two, probably it was like, I don't know, like 3 years ago or something. I watched these countless times growing up, both of these. And when I bought these ones, I already watched this like twice at least, each one, since I bought these like Blu-rays. And I wouldn't mind to watch it again, because I mean, it brings those memories from when you were like a teenager, or even before that. I mean, I was like 7, 8, 9, when these ones were released, 10, 11, and I was watching these time and time again on VHS. And yeah, guys, let me know what you think about these like two cult classics, CIA Codename Alexa and CIA 2 Target Alexa, two cult classics from the 90s, that unfortunately the only way you can get these ones It's from, Germany, Digidream Studios, as you can see here. They are the ones who put these ones, like they did with other PM movies like T-Force, Hologram Man as well. That are movies that don't have like US or UK release. And when it comes to the picture quality, actually it's a really good picture quality, guys. I'm just going to grab the remote and show you guys in a second. It's a really good picture quality. Let me just put here some so you guys can watch just some scenes here. This is like the scene selection. As you can see there, like Kathleen Kinmont, the artwork from the original poster. Let me just put this here like a quick scene, so you guys can just check the picture quality is really good, like clean picture quality. As you can see, is 1 hour 34 minutes, and the sound digital, and you can see 1080p. But the transfer is really good. This is not like a 4K, but as you can see, it's a really good like picture quality. Some nice like as you can see here. Let me just pause this one. And the scene with Kathleen Kinmont, as you can see, it's a really good like picture quality, not like a 4K scan or anything like that, but a good. Let me just try to show you just some other scenes. So and this scene here, guys, is like you can see here, that scene. You have Peter Cunningham, world champion, and here is like Art Camacho, that is another legendary martial artist, and he was the one choreographing the fight scenes for most of the PM entertainment movies. Especially he worked with Don the Dragon Wilson several times, and he was the one choreographing most of the fight scenes for his movies, and he directed some of the PM the PM movies as well. Let me just, you guys can see here, is like a trademark mustache, and you have here the big guy, Bailey Smith, as you probably recognize him from the movie In Hell, from 2003 with Van Damme. This was like 10 years before. Big guy. Yeah, guys, as you can see, this is a really good like picture quality, and this is my 4K Panasonic player, so this is usually upscales like the Blu-ray, so makes it a little bit like better, but you can see the picture quality is really good, way more than acceptable. Of course it will be great if they'll do like a 4K scan, but for someone who grew up watching this on VHS, I know this one was released on DVD, but I mean, this is like super like top quality. And this one that, guys, if you have the opportunity to get your hands to this one, check on eBay, check on Amazon. I checked like literally 2 weeks ago. So there was a guy selling this one for €6 used, and selling this one for 11. I checked actually today before I filmed the video, and I think this one was someone selling this one for 17, and this one for 11 on Amazon used. Not super expensive, but of course, if you are in Europe, it will be a lot easier to buy it. If you guys are in US and big fans, of course, you can always buy it from Amazon Germany, but you have to pay the shipping and everything. So it's not going to cost you anything less than 20, 25. But it's unfortunate, but I hope that someday someone will put these ones on UK, in US as well, with new interviews with, Lorenzo Lamas, Kathleen Kinmont, all the guys that were like part of these two cult classics, from the director as well, the producer, Joseph Mary, Richard Pepin, I don't know the way to pronounce it, is Canadian. They were the two founders of PM Entertainment, and they gave us so many like cult classics, so many great moments when we grew up watching all these cult classics. First was Canon, then it was PM Entertainment and New Image. And yeah, guys, let me know what you think about these two, if these two were like two of your favorites growing up. CIA Codename Alexa, Target Alexa, both the original, the sequel, and feel free to comment down below. Your opinion is always important to me. I like when you guys share and you can interact with me. If it's the first time of you guys watching my channel, please feel free to subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. It's the only way I can continue doing these videos. You supporting me with your likes and with your comments. Yeah, guys, I'll be with you guys soon, like unboxing, reviewing all these cult classics from the 80s and the 90s, and I have a few nice ones for new releases from next week that I'll be like showing you guys. And yeah, guys, keep strong.